just wanted to say, as Allison mentioned, about 4 years ago, we turned our scholarship program into 1 or 2 awards that were fundraised by the Chamber to an actual 501c3 foundation program to allow us to have the ability to have sponsors and business owners and members of the community like these support our program in a different way, right, other than just your more traditional activities. So in the 4 years since we've changed that process, we've actually are up just over about $55,000 in money that has been given away and awarded, and that is thanks to all of these sponsors and previous sponsors like them. If we could please give them a round of applause. So to kick things off here, we're actually going to start with our Twinsburg Chamber of Commerce award itself, and that's going to be presented by Dean Angela Spalsbury, who actually, with Kent State University and Twinsburg Academic Center, is the 4th year they've sponsored this event and this luncheon as well. So I'm going to have her, if she wants to say anything about Kent as well, and then present our first award, and then we'll periodically have our award sponsors come up, say a couple words, and announce their student awards. So Angela, if you would, please.
Thank you, Angelo. Good afternoon, everyone. So I'm Angela Spalsbury, and I serve as the Dean at Kent State here in Twinsburg and also the Geauga campus. So as a nonprofit, we don't sponsor many events, but we are very proud to support Twinsburg's State of the School event. We work closely with Superintendent Kathy Powers on providing exceptional educational opportunities for citizens of the Twinsburg City School District. So if you haven't been to our campus here in Twinsburg, I encourage you to come for a visit. We have a beautiful modern building on Creekside right near the post office. Business owners, you may be interested in our space for meetings. You may be also interested in learning about our non-credit workforce development offerings. So I'm happy to have a conversation anytime. Anyone visiting us this week will know that it is finals week. Students are crazy studying for finals, just trying to get through the week. So the weekend's on Friday with our biggest event of the year, which is graduation. So we are graduating 170 students between Twinsburg and Geauga, so that's very exciting. And our commencement speaker this year is Mayor Sam Scafidi. So yay, Sam! So we're really excited to hear his inspirational words for our students. So now I'm going to put on a different hat, and that is I also proudly serve on the Twinsburg Board of Directors for the Twinsburg Chamber of Commerce. So one of the best parts of this service is working on the scholarship committee. So we read dozens of applications from outstanding students, and we get to know these students through their scholarship applications, and I'm telling you, it really restores one's faith in our future. These students are just outstanding students, each and every one. It was very difficult to choose one for the Chamber Award. Just all of them were so deserving, but we could only do one. So it's my pleasure to announce that Christopher C.J. Leiden is the recipient of this year's Chamber Scholarship. CJ is not just a star athlete and student, he's also a dedicated volunteer. He spent over 240 hours giving back to his community. In his essay, he wrote about a touching experience laying wreaths on the graves of U.S. soldiers. And this kind of dedication just doesn't happen every day. In a world we see young people are often stereotyped as self-absorbed or disengaged. CJ's willingness to give back really stands out. He also talked about how much he loves Twinsburg, from Friday Night Lights to the annual Twins Days Festival. And he's very proud to call Twinsburg his home. CJ will be attending The Ohio State University in the fall, studying architectural engineering with a minor in construction systems management. I have no doubt that CJ will be very successful. So please join me in recognizing CJ. He could not be here today, but his mom is here to accept the award.
Thank you, Angela. I'm actually going to take this time now to announce my own award. So as I might not have mentioned before, I work with Skylight Financial Group, was happy to be able to have an award again this year. As Angela said, every award or every application that we go through, the accomplishments of all the student applicants are, I mean, it's incredible what all these students can do academically, what they do in the communities, what they do in all areas of their lives. So it's not always an easy decision. But whenever I go through applications, I really try to look for a student that puts the time in with their academics, but also takes the activities they do outside, volunteering, community, whatever it is, and really is appreciative and grateful and takes that time and energy and looks to take that into their future, right, and be able to relay that down the road with their education or whatever it is that they're planning to do with their future. So I'm happy to award my personal scholarship this year to Jessica Downing. Congratulations. Awesome. Next, I'd like to invite up Todd Courtney to present his awards for Crown Composite Tooling. Yep.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Todd Courtney. I'm president of Crown Composites Tooling, a little tool and die shop here in Twinsburg. I'm proud to say that this is a long string of several years of giving scholarships to students, and as Dean Spalsbury and Angela have already said, you know, these kids are just an amazing group of individuals, and I read their applications and I think back to where I was in high school 40 years ago and what I was doing, and it's just like, how did I spend my 4 years in high school? I don't even know anymore. So I'm proud to say this year that we you know, once again we had such an outstanding group of individuals. We decided to give away 3 scholarships. So the first one this year goes to James Ding. I don't know if James is here. Anybody here for James Ding? Okay, we awarded James a $500 scholarship. James is unusual in that he is a Canadian citizen, and because of his father's work visa, he's not allowed to work in the United States to gather money for school. So we were proud to put a little bit of money towards his college career. Second one today, and I'm thrilled about this one because our scholarship has always been to give to engineering students, technology, but also vocational. And this year we got our first individual who was more on the vocational track than on the full, you know, technical engineering degree track. So I'm pleased to say that Jordan Burnett is going to study automotive technology. Sorry, we have to stop for the obligatory pictures there. So, sorry. And our third scholarship this year, and this is going to, I think this is going to be a theme here. So, was given to C.J. Lyden. C.J. will be studying architectural engineering and construction management at school this fall. So, congratulations, C.J.
Awesome, thank you, Todd. And as Todd mentioned, and also with our next presenter as well, Todd actually, amongst a few other sponsors, every year go through all of our applications and reach out to me saying, can I add more money than what I had originally planned to give? And then in addition to our next presenter is a new sponsor this year. So the generosity of the sponsors that have been involved in this program is just incredible. So we really appreciate it. So let me, with that being said, let me invite up Tanisha Taylor to award, give away her award.
Good afternoon, everyone. So this is very exciting to me because I love young adults and I'm so passionate about seeing their success. So this was a privilege to present my scholarship to Jessica Dowling. Jessica shows community and volunteer services and excellence. And y'all, that's a lot when you're a young adult to really think about others. I mean, I was touched by the mission that she did over the summer when she helped a hurricane situation where young adults got together and they helped with the installation of homes. And so when young people have a heart for giving, it just touches my heart. And also, she cares for many with her help with donating blood. She's a blood donor. And so when you think about these things for young adults to do, I am so proud of Jessica being a leader and being a helper to our community. And those things are gonna go very far for you if you continue serving and serving others. So congratulations.
Photographer's paying attention. No, good. Just kidding. Awesome. Thank you so much, Tanisha. Next, I'd like to invite up Matt and Gretchen Solera with M&G Pools.
Good afternoon. My name is Matt Solera, my wife Gretchen, M&G Pools. This is always one of the hardest things we do every single year is going through all of the applicants to try and determine, who we feel should receive our award for the year. So our first award goes to somebody who will be attending the Ohio State University with a major in business economics, currently a captain on the baseball team, member of the Interact Club, honor roll scholar athlete awards for his entire time at Twinsburg High School. One of the things that hit us too was his essay about how he was a volunteer baseball coach this past season. Really important for us, giving back to the community and somebody who gave a ton of time as parents of a baseball player. We know how long that takes, and so we're very happy with presenting our first award to Aiden Tanasia. Our second award will be attending the University of Dayton, majoring in communications, an Eagle Scout, member of the National Honor Society, Spanish National Honor Society, soccer athlete, and his essay talked about the pollinator garden that he did for his Eagle Scout project, which really was an asset and a great addition to this community. So Joshua Worrell, second winner.
Awesome. Thank you, Matt and Gretchen. Next, I'm going to invite up Rob Strachan with Strachan Novak. He actually is going to introduce his award as well as an award after his for a sponsor that couldn't be here today. So Rob's going to do two awards for us.
Sure. Thank you, Angelo. Again, I'm Rob Strachan, Strachan Novak Insurance here in Twinsburg. I think we've been doing this scholarship since the beginning with Angelo, and every year, you hear it every time, these kids continue to just one-up each other. I don't know how it's possible, but one of my goals this year is the year of gratitude. I think it's a lost art as people. We're forgetting about gratitude, whether it's a simple thank you, it's a written card, it's a text message. Just that extra 1% means a lot. So this guy sitting right next to me, or standing next to me, he was here 2 years ago. He won our scholarship. He was the one person that made that effort. After this ceremony, 3 days later, he called and said, "Hey, Mr. Strachan, thank you. We have this relationship now. I'm mentoring him. He's starting a business and at Kent State." So I want Nathan to have our scholarship award.
Hey everybody, I'm Nathan. Thanks Mr. Strachan for the introduction. Well, I'm incredibly thankful to be up here because I was here like 2 years ago, coming up on stage getting a scholarship from Mr. Strachan. But I just want to continue that theme of gratitude. I just want to express to Mr. Strachan the amount of appreciation I have for him, for his immense guidance that he's provided me with his past 2 years with my company. And so if you guys have had the privilege of speaking with him at any chance or been blessed by him in any way, I just want to give him another just quick applause. Now to the other great young man that has earned his way into the Strachan-Novak Scholarship Hall of Fame. There are 3 qualities I want to point out. Number 1, this student is highly ambitious. His goal is to be an actuary, where he's going to dual major in finance and mathematics at Ohio State, where Mr. Strachan actually went. He wants to get his master's degree. Number 2, he's a very versatile student. So he's maintained a 4.2 GPA while in 5 different clubs, and some of that includes some like very high dedication, such as soccer, high school soccer. And number 3, this student is a leader. He's a counselor at AC Soccer. And he also coached at USA Ninja Challenge. So he's been a coach in these 2 different aspects. So with that, the 2024 Strachan-Novak Insurance Scholarship Award goes to Zach Galuppi.
And I just got this about 10 minutes before this thing went on. So Paul Frank with Moreland Connect, he had 4 pages originally speaking about his individual. Dominic Genova, come on up. Paul writes, "He is so busy and involved in leadership roles, both in academics and in sports, we were tired of reading his application. We believe hard work and achievement in academics and sports should be rewarded. Listen to just some of Dominic's achievements." And again, I even scratched them off because there's so many. Governor's Merit Scholarship, AP Scholar Distinction, Wrestling Captain, Certification of Achievement for Mathematics, Ohio Seal of Biliterary in Spanish, 6-time Suburban League Scholar Athlete Award, amongst a lot more. What is even more impressive is when you combine these accomplishments with his volunteer experience, which is even a longer list than previous. The most touching one was his volunteer work with Buddy Strong, helping teach CrossFit to people with disabilities. We are proud to extend this scholarship to Dominic, and best of luck in Ohio State.
I thought Mr. Strachan was Bruce, but I guess we've passed the torch here. This is great. Thank you guys, and thank you, Rob, for what you're doing for current award recipients and past. Christian and Donna Raw with Simplex Systems, last minute yesterday. They always love to come to this event and present. They had something come up where they couldn't attend, so I'm going to present their award. And I just wanted to say something about them really quick as well. Their daughter won one of the first awards we ever gave away, and actually asked myself and Allison at the end of that event, how can we give away an award next year? and have ever since given thousands of dollars to support future students just because they loved that their daughter won an award and wanted to support the program. So I can't thank them enough for what they do and their support. So it's unfortunate they couldn't be here as well. But the first award that they would like to present, and they actually do this with themselves and their entire staff reads all of the applications, and they take a vote. So this is how this happens behind the scenes at their company. So the first award will go to Will Linson III. He's better dressed than me, man. And the second award, not a name that everyone has not already heard. So he's had an excellent application, and it must be a very impressive student. So I'd like to one more time invite up for CJ Leiden and his mom, if she would please come up and accept his award. Now I'd like to invite up Jason Baker with Goddard School.
Hi everyone, Jason Baker, one of the owners at the Goddard School here in Twinsburg. I do want to reiterate I am a member of the Chamber Board and had the pleasure of reading all of the applications for the Chamber Scholarship, and let me echo my colleagues' sentiments that say if you're ever feeling down about where society might be trending, reading through all the applications is one way to cheer yourself up really fast. In fact, for our own scholarship at the Goddard School, we're looking for someone who's interested in entering to the education field. We normally give away one scholarship, but we had so many good applications that we decided this year to give away 2 scholarships. And the recipient of our first scholarship this year is Emma Sweeney. Emma is going to attend Bowling Green State University and plans to major in early childhood education. And the second recipient of the Goddard School of Twinsburg Scholarship this year is Lauren McClung. And Lauren will be attending The Ohio State University and also plans to major in early childhood education.
Thank you, Jason. I'd like to now invite up Rob Felber of Felber PR and Marketing.
Thank you, Angelo. I want to first give you a big shout out because the depth of this program and how this evolved, I probably can easily say my company is probably the oldest member of the Chamber. We're probably somewhere around 25, 30 years. And to see this program blossom and for you to continue to do this program and to what the Board of Directors has done is truly amazing. Our scholarship, as they're structured, we get to kind of choose where we want to focus. So I'll mention my relevancies as president of Felber PR. I'm also a lieutenant with Pepper Pike Fire Department and paramedic. And so I tend to look at these scholarships that are health careers or education. I'm a recovering Twinsburg School Board member. Yeah, Belinda, you're done too. As well as I am currently on the board of the Cuyahoga Valley Career Center, and our superintendent, Dave Meg, is making sure I stay in line. So I tend to structure my scholarships into those areas. So my candidate, besides working in healthcare already, went to CVCC, has done a lot of volunteer in the community. There is a program at CVCC and around the nation called the Health Occupancy Students of America. and this particular candidate and their team won first place. And I was just impressed with where they're headed, and already wanting to know that they want to get into diagnostic medical sonography. Those of us more on my side, we're old. These are the people who are going to be taking care of us. So we need these good folks out there, and we need to be trained properly because, my goodness, they don't even look like they're old enough to drive and they're doctors and nurses and sonographers. And so it's my pleasure to bring up Bailey Mitchell. Bailey's here. Bailey, you are the recipient of the Felber PR Marketing Scholarship.
Thanks, Rob. I'd like now to invite up John Kilborn with Reborn Fitness.
Hi, I'm John Kilborn. I'm the owner of Reborn Fitness here in Twinsburg. When I was in school, I knew the importance of getting a scholarship so that I could attend college. So I knew that when I started a business, I wanted to make sure that I gave back to the community that I was in, and that's when I decided to reach out to Angelo and give a scholarship for this. So this is my second year giving a scholarship. Each year, I've had really good applicants. Some of these kids are doing so much stuff and giving back to the community. It's really, really great to see. This one, I'm honestly not sure how she accomplished as much as she did or had any time to do all of that she did. She had a 4.3 GPA. She was in multiple clubs. She volunteered multiple hours of her time for different organizations, and I was just really impressed at what she was doing. She's going to the Ohio State University for pre-vet medicine, and I would like to bring up Madison Harchar and say thank you.
Next, I'd like to invite up Hillary Taylor.
Good afternoon. I'm Hillary Taylor. I'm an estate planning attorney here in Twinsburg. First, I'd like to thank the Twinsburg Chamber of Commerce, and especially Allison, the Twinsburg Chamber Foundation, and Angelo for organizing this scholarship event and making it so easy for us as business owners in the community to give back to our students and our young people who are the future of this world. I'm so proud of the senior who's receiving my scholarship this year. This young lady has shown so much intelligence, kindness, perseverance, and tenacity. When I was reading her application and her essay, I was so touched by all that she has shown to be her traits of the future success. And when the other people say, when you read these applications and you know that the future of our world is good, when you look at her qualities and what she's done in her community, it really lets us know that we're gonna be okay. This young lady has shown all these wonderful traits, including volunteering at her church, being employed in neighborhood businesses. She has been involved in competitive dance for many years, earned many awards, all while maintaining a 4.0 grade point average at Twinsburg High School. That's pretty impressive. She's earned multiple academic honors as well in high school. The student's essay answer about her pride in helping other young dance students learn and encouraging them to pursue their futures in dance was very inspirational to me, on top of all of her academic achievements. The student is heading off to the University of Central Florida to pursue a degree in marketing this fall. So I'd like y'all to help me congratulate Brooke Turner.
Thank you, Hillary. Next, I'm going to invite up Joe Gabo with State Farm, who is also, in addition to his award, going to help me present a second award as well for Ralph Ware with Real Property Management, who could not be here.
We're going to do what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Surprise.
Thank you very much, Angelo. My name is Joe Gabe. My wife Jill and I are both State Farm agents. We've lived in Twinsburg for 28 years. We have offices in Macedonia and Northfield. First, I'd like to thank the Twinsburg Chamber and Angelo and his committee and all the hard work that they've done year after year putting this together. I'd also have to say, agree with most of the presenters here that it was very, very difficult to choose a recipient for our scholarship this year. Hats off to the Twinsburg City Schools for producing just outstanding young men and women. Each year we select a candidate that not only has strong academic performance, but is interested in business and has also been able to balance their academic performance with extracurricular activities. Our recipient this year is graduating with a 4.455 GPA and will be attending The Ohio State University. While achieving this level of academic success, he was a wrestling captain, track and field, vice president of the National Honor Society, yearbook staff, student council, and that's just the first like 5 or 6 things on his list of achievements. I could be here for the next 20 minutes going on and on. What convinced us, though, to award this scholarship to him were his volunteer work and the comments made on his recommendation sheets. His AP Calculus teacher used the words character, enthusiasm, leadership, energy, organization, and commitment, and that was just in one of the paragraphs. His essay described his experience as a volunteer with Buddy Strong, a CrossFit program for people with disabilities, and his experience at a summer camp for children who were burn victims communicated to us that he is passionate about his community and giving back and helping others. Jill and I are proud to award our scholarship this year to Dominic Genova.
When did you sleep?
So also, I am presenting on behalf of Real Property Management this year's scholarship award to Leah Stewart.
Thank you, Joe, for getting put on the spot there. Next, I'd like to invite up Brian Lennon, General Diecasters.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Lennon from General Diecasters over on Highland Road. Want to echo everybody's comments. Another amazing group of students. Twinsburg High Schools are doing a great job. This application, I think, was just, a hair above the other ones. This student has a 4.0 GPA, is going to be attending Ohio State in what looks like a really fascinating program, integrated business and engineering honors program with a major in finance, a minor in computer science, and if that's not enough, he's also going on a pre-law track. This student has been involved with a lot of extracurricular activities, everything from president of the Art Appreciation Club to playing ice hockey, and even sings a cappella. So I'd like to present our scholarship award, and I apologize in advance for the pronunciation, Vanai Modi.
Great, thank you, Brian. I'd now like to invite up Dr. Patricia Stofield, Life Hearing and Balance.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Patricia Stofield, currently serving as the president of the Twinsburg Chamber of Commerce. And I am very, very Tiger proud to say that Twinsburg is my community that has become my home over the last 5 years, to be well engaged with the seniors to present these awards. So thank you very much, seniors. Happy Teachers Appreciation Day. And thank you very much for the work that you do for all of our seniors and students. I also want to say congratulations to all of the recipients of this year's Twinsburg Chamber Scholarships. This year, Life Hearing and Balance has selected Elise Unangst to receive a $500 scholarship for her dedication to self-educate, maintain self-discipline, and remain enthusiastic as she begins her journey to become a physician's assistant. As reading her essay, she has overcame her own medical experiences that are very overwhelming, especially someone for as young as she is, with all of the goals and the initiatives that she wants to achieve. She's also an avid swimmer, so me coming from a swim mom, I have a 7-year-old and 12-year-old that are actively with Blazing Barracudas. I'm sure that you have crossed paths as you have been a mentor for them in the pool, countless hours, and still being able to achieve her over 4.2, 4.3 GPA. I don't know how they do it anymore, on top of all of the volunteering. A physician assistant actually took the time to make her medical journey to recovery definitely well worth making sure that she can still do the activities that she enjoyed doing as growing up. So that physician assistant also gave her an initiative to become a physician assistant herself. Amongst her many musical talents, she has mentored and spent hours perfecting that swimming, and I admire your drive and your wish. I wish you best of luck as she attends the Rochester Institute of Technology in the fall. I hope that you are successful and wish you luck to also improve our medical health care, as we are always striving to do. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Patricia. Now from Cleveland Clinic Twinsburg Family Health Center, I'd like to invite up Christy Dopp and Shannon Jones.
Thank you very much for our healthcare scholarship. My name is Shannon Jones. I'm part of the administration team for the Twinsburg Cleveland Clinic, and I'm also on the board of Chambers.
My name is Christy Dopp. I'm the director of the Twinsburg Family Health and Surgery Center, and Shannon was kind enough to involve me in the chamber when I started in this position in February. So without further ado, the recipient of this year's healthcare scholarship maintained a 4.3 GPA. She played sports, she volunteered, and she even worked as a barista. She'll be attending The Ohio State University in the fall and will be studying pre-veterinary medicine.
Wait, the Ohio State?
Yes, The Ohio State.
All right. So this year's winner is Madison Harcher.
Thank you so much. And for the last award from the Twinsburg Chamber of Commerce, it's from the Delgado family and Maggie Chernick. Like I mentioned before about our sponsors, Maggie started doing a sponsorship on behalf of her family and just as a member of the community, knowing she could never actually be at this event because she's teaching, but still just continues to support, continues to be a great member of our program. So it's individuals like that make this program what it is, which is so great to see. So from the Delgado family and Maggie, their award goes to Emily Moore. All right, awesome. So that is all the awards for the Chamber of Commerce scholarship program, but actually new this year, we've had the Rotary Club join up with us to also present their awards, which we have never done before. So I connected with Shannon Collins earlier or after this event last year and then into the beginning of this year to try to coordinate that. So we're glad to be able to do that. So to announce all of the Rotary Club awards, I'd like to invite up Phil Weiss and Kashel Bustani, the co-presidents of the Rotary Club.
So as he just mentioned, we're the co-presidents of the Twinsburg Rotary Club, and we'd like to thank the Chamber for including us in the Rotary Club of Twinsburg in the Scholarship Award ceremony. The Rotary Club has been issuing 2 $1,000 scholarships to our seniors class for many years. I have read many of the entries this year, and I'm very happy to announce I was not included in the committee selecting the entry, selecting the winners. They were very hard to pick. We should be very proud of all of our students, and they are doing amazing things in our community. The finalists of these 2 academic scholarships are Devin Pereira and Devin plans on attending Georgetown University to study neuroscience and biochemistry. And our next winner, I'm very excited about. I have been the past advisor for the Interact Club, so when I saw his name on the list, it made me smile. Aiden Tanasia.
Good afternoon, everyone. One of Rotary's avenues of service is vocational service, which focuses on the high ethical standards and the recognition of worthiness of our useful occupations to serve the community and society. In January of 2022, we lost a 42-year member of our club who exemplified these qualities. Don Rist had an unfailing work ethic and passion to make his company a success. He had enthusiasm for all things cars and tractors and was the owner of D&L Towing. In light of this, the Rotary Club of Twinsburg decided to dedicate one of its $1,000 scholarships in his memory to benefit the Twinsburg High School graduate pursuing a career in the trades or technical vocations. This year's recipient of the Don Rist Memorial Trade Scholarship is Brendan Payne. Brendan has aspirations to attend Ohio University and pursue a degree in K-12 health and physical education or construction management. Brendan hopes to give back to the community as the community has given to him as a youth sports coach. Congratulations on winning this scholarship and best of luck in your school and career.
It was his last day at CVCC.
Oh, no.
He didn't want to miss out.
No.
So our favorite part of this luncheon every year is to give an award for our Teachers of the Year. So we have actually we work with the principals of every school to try to find out who they recommend and with other teachers. And this year, we're glad to be working with Wilcox Primary School. And we asked Ms. Turner to help us pick a teacher this year. And I'd like to introduce you to Mrs. Lakeisha Blanchard at this year's Teacher of the Year. Mrs. Blanchard has been an interventionist specialist who currently works with the kindergarten students with special needs. She is an excellent teacher who is able to adapt instructional methods and curriculum to meet the needs of her students, meeting them where they are, setting goals for them, and helping them experience success as they strive to achieve grade level benchmarks. She never hesitates to cover a classroom of a colleague when we need temporary substitute teachers, and she coaches lessons with general education teachers in a way that is absolutely seamless. Mrs. Blanchard always goes above and beyond for all of her students, not just on her caseload. She is the type of person that will jump in when she sees a child in crisis. She will hold a child's hand, walk them to their destination, support them when they are upset, and give them the look when they need a reminder about making better choices. Mrs. Blanchard wants every child to have the best experience at Wilcox, and caring for the whole child is part of that. She has helped students with their hair, has donated clothing and school supplies to students who may not have had these items, and even met a parent who didn't have transportation so that the parent could sign a field trip permission slip for their child. She volunteers for extra duties and jumps in to help whenever an extra hand is needed. She is truly a great model of how teaching children goes beyond teaching writing and math.
You're welcome.
Awesome, congratulations. Thank you again. I'm glad to have the Rotary Club here to present their awards as well. Last thing I'll say and reiterate again is thank you to all the students that took time to apply to our scholarship, the sponsors that take the time and the funding to have this program. Thank you to Kent State for sponsoring this event, for the Hilton for having us, and just for all these students that are here. Have a great end of the senior year, have a great freshman year wherever you're headed off to, and thank you everyone for being here today. We appreciate it. Have a good rest of the afternoon.